¿Qué pasa, YouTube? 6-Foot Hacks here. Got for you guys today, week 7 of the second season of the UCL. This week, we are taking on the one and only, the King Nappy. He did unfortunately beat us season 1 due to me making a huge misplay. Now, if you guys would like to know, we are bringing the team building video went up late last night, and this is going to be going up early at 10 a.m. Saturday, which is crazy. But yeah, we're playing pretty late Friday. Also, hopefully by the time this goes up, I will have t-shirts up again for the Durham Druddigons. I really apologize for last week for those of you who maybe got excited for that. But I'm hoping that by the time this goes up in the morning, the shirts will be back up and you guys can cop one if you would like or not. I will probably make a video about them like tomorrow or like maybe for later in the day. And just, yeah, if you guys are excited and are supporting the Durham Druddigons, make sure to hit the like button down below. Make sure to check out Nappy. Huge thanks to Ellis and to Ceej. I'll leave Ceej's Twitter down in the description. He actually gemmed my mons because I forgot to ask my boy Kenny yesterday. So huge thanks to him. I think that's really all I have to say, guys. Shirts will hopefully be back up. Yeah, let's get into team preview. So, for those of you who don't know, season 1 we faced Nappy as well, and unfortunately we went all the way to timer, just about all the way to timer, and it was 3v3, and I lunar danced with my Cresselia, and then timer ran out and Nappy won because he had more Pokemon in the end. Now if I was on showdown, lunar dancing would have been the correct play for my Pokemon to be able to sweep him, but because at the time I was not experienced enough, I didn't know that he would pull out the win, even though in theory I think I would have won. But that's not how it works. So this time I don't have a Lunar Dance Mon, I don't have a Healing Wish Pokemon, so hopefully I don't make any too bad of a misplay. So he did bring the Dragonite. He doesn't have Gastrodon. Oh my lord, Mega Blastoise! Yes! No Gastrodon! That's great, that's great, that's great. No Drapion as well. That's really huge. So he brought just about everything I thought he would bring. I really didn't expect him to bring. Actually, I did think he would bring Dragonite or Thundurus, and it looks like he chose Dragonite as opposed to Thundurus. So I think I chose everything correctly that Nappy would bring, if I'm not mistaken. But Ambipom, for those of you who watch the team building video, is the hugest threat to our team. I really just want to lead Victini, because if he leads Rotom, we can find out if he's Scarfed. We have Glaciate. We have Blue Flare for everything else. If he leads Ambipom, I guess we could switch into Druddigon right away. Druddigon is basically here to deal with the Ambipom. So that's going to be my main switch into it. Unfortunately, Return After Rocks is a 2-hit KO, but hopefully I can prevent him from being able to put up rocks and keep them up. But yeah, I really think Victini is our best lead. The only way that would be a bad lead is if he leads off with Empoleon, in which case we may just hard switch out into Blastoise, because Victini is a pretty big threat to his team, especially if we have a Psychic Stab for that Rotom, so he could be expecting that. But yeah, we're gonna get into this, guys, and I'm pretty nervous. I really don't want to lose. One of us will be taking our first L. We were able to beat Numb Nexus and get some revenge last week. Hopefully we can do that again this week. So we're gonna be leading off with Vicente the Victini, as he's gonna be leading off with Thumbs the Empoleon. No, Thumbs the Ambipom. Okay. So he did unfortunately lead Ambipom. Regardless though, my best and safe switch is Druddigon. I know this may be a little bit obvious. Maybe he thinks that we're Scarfed, so he could potentially switch. What would he switch into this? I guess Rotom. If he decides to double into Rotom, then he could burn us with the Will-O-Wisp on Druddigon, but we do get up our rocks. The only problem with that is that Chestnut, if it's Belly Drum, could set up a sub on us. Hold on, let me run the calc to be sure. Let's see, Chestnut, level 50, no HP or defense with a burned Druddigon. So no, Aerial Ace, even if Druddigon is burned, is still going to be able to break his substitute. So that's fine. I think that's fine, yeah. I'm not too concerned. So we are going to be forced to switch out here. He didn't switch out because we did go out before him. So let's see. He's going to go for the fake out. Please go for the... Yes! He goes straight for the fake out. That's absolutely amazing. That does so much damage. Oh my lord. So that did about 47 points of damage. And I think he does have the life orb. Let's see. So he has fake out. It did about 47 points of damage. So yeah, he is just max attack. And if he was Silk Scarf, he wouldn't have done 47 points of damage. So we know that he's Silk Scarf with fake out. Hold on. No, he's life orb with fake out. I'm a little flustered right now, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty tired. And today was such a terrible day at work. It was so hot. Okay, enough about that though. Would he stay in? Like, honestly, I lose nothing in just getting up rocks. Like, if he taunts here, it doesn't matter. I don't really think so. I mean, I guess he could taunt, but we already got off 40% of recoil damage on this Ambipom. Ambipom is literally the biggest threat on his team, depending on what set he's running. But because he's running fake out, he probably has return, and then I want to say knockoff and low kick. So he probably doesn't have gunk shot, and he may not have seed bomb, which I thought he may want seed bomb for Blastoise. He could have Ice Punch potentially. As long as he doesn't freeze us, that should be fine. Honestly, Druddigon is only really here to take on this Ambipom. And if potentially we can Dragon Tail the Dragonite in and break its rocks, that would be absolutely amazing actually. But yeah, just definitely going to get up rocks here. I don't think he's going to have taunt. He's going to go for the knockoff. So he's going to knock off our Rocky Helmet as Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet is just really wearing down into him. So he's already lost like, I want to say 60% of his HP, and we've done nothing. Like, we just get a rocks here. Like, yeah, that's fine. So, what he could want to do here is return. I think return actually knocks us out. Unfortunately. See, I need to make the correct play, because if I show him Aerial Ace, he's not going to want to bring in Chestnut. If I show him Earthquake, actually I can see if we're going to be able to live this hit. So return is doing, okay, so unless he gets absolute max damage, like literally the max throw he gets is 87%. Unless he gets 87%, then we should be fine here, I think. I really just want an Earthquake to prevent him from wanting to bring in the Empoleon. This way he may feel comfortable switching into Chestnut, and then we'll just pop him with Aerial Ace. And that should be doing about 40 to 50%, I think. So yeah, as long as he doesn't get absolute, like literally 87 points of damage is the max damage he can get. So as long as he doesn't get absolute max damage, we should be fine to live a hit here. And if this doesn't knock himself, oh. Do we live? We do live! And we're gonna be able to get rid of the Ambipom! Oh my lord, this is great! You guys don't know how amazing this is. This is one threat to Terrakion just gone. So Ambipom is now gone. I literally don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm thinking about maybe I don't know if I should sack off Druddigon. See, the downside about this is that Druddigon unfortunately doesn't outspeed anything else. Maybe I don't know if attacking Ambipom would have been the correct play. I think getting up rocks is fine. I really want to say getting up rocks is fine. If he brings in Chestnut and he wants to belly drum and like substitute, that would be awesome. Because we do have the Aerial Ace. So we are in an okay position. Unfortunately, we may have to lose Damien right here. But he did have Gunk Shot on the Ambipom as I was expecting. So he had Fake Out, Knock Off, Gunk Shot, Return. Ambipom down. Rocks are up. Rocks up. Rock up. So we do have an early 6-5 lead. We do have an advantage here. If he doesn't bring in... Even if he brings in Empoleon, I think what I'm going to do is just stay in and spam rocks. Just to be able to keep them up. Just to be able to keep them up. So he does bring in the Empoleon. Okay. So we're going to see if he has leftovers. But I'm 90% sure he's going to want to run a Weakening Berry. And I don't think we're faster than Empoleon. I really doubt we're faster than Empoleon. No, we are not by any means faster than this Empoleon. So, he can either knock us out here, or try to get up rocks himself. Would he try to get up rocks? Like, does that benefit him any? If I Dragon Tail here, then I can just get a free switch on whatever. Although if I Earthquake, I can potentially pop a berry. He's probably just going to knock us out, but on the off chance that he doesn't, it's either Dragon Tail or Earthquake. I really just want an Earthquake. This way we can pop a potential Shucka Berry as he scalds. Can we live? No! Would we have lived? Nah, okay, so Scald's minimum damage was 27 points. So, we wouldn't have lived regardless. But he doesn't have lefties, he doesn't have Life Orb. I can just bring in Blastoise, I think, and click Aura Sphere. Yeah, this gives us a free chance to Mega Evolve here. Let's see. Mega Blastoise. He probably does have a Chople Berry. So he could just defog here. Regardless though, Aura Sphere is our best move to go for. Unfortunately, if he does have Chople Berry, then Terrakion's close combat wouldn't have one-shotted him regardless. Because then he could have lived and then he could have scalded to get rid of our biggest threat. I guess in that case, we would have been able to keep rocks up, but I think Terrakion is just too much of a huge help in this match. Damn it, not having rocks up is really gonna suck. Oh, I think I may have misplayed in the beginning. Because if he is able to get rid of rocks here, that would really suck. But I really want to say he has a Shucka Berry. Like, I really want to say he has a Shucka Berry. Not even Victini, unfortunately, knocks out Empoleon. And I don't know if he's physically defensive or specially defensive. But Aura Sphere should be a solid 2-hit KO if he doesn't have Chople Berry. I think depending on rolls, with Chople Berry, Aura Sphere may still be a 2-hit KO. But if worst comes to worst, he defogs. I mean, Tortuga can still chew a +1 Dragonite's Dragon Claw or Outrage. Oh! Damn it. I may have got up rocks too early. I really didn't think he would want to switch directly into Empoleon like that after I revealed Earthquake. But yeah, he does have the Chople Berry as I expected. So he's probably just going to want to defog here, as that still does a lot of damage. So he is going to go for the defog. Unfortunately, rocks are now gone. Damn it. Rocks gone. Multi-scale demon. What does he switch in here? So he has defog. I really don't. Chestnut. Let's see. We should be able to outspeed Chestnut, so I really just want an Aura Sphere here again. Scalding, I guess, wouldn't be a bad move either, but in that case, he gets up rocks. And then, as we spin, he's gonna switch. I honestly don't think Aura Sphere here is a bad play at all. Yeah, because even if he's forced out into Chestnut, it should be fine, I think. Yeah, it does kind of suck. I really misplayed, I think. Then, I don't know. Then again, I don't really know what Druddigon would have been able to get up rocks up again against. Yeah, I'm just gonna Aura Sphere again. Honestly, this Empoleon does nothing. Like, it's just... I was really hoping to activate the Chople Berry with Seismic Toss from Registeel. Like, that... that would have been absolutely amazing, I think. If it had happened. But yeah, we're just gonna be aggressive here. Just click Aura Sphere. We are gonna be able to knock out this Empoleon. It should do 54 min, and it just drops. So he doesn't get up rocks. We don't get up rocks. Hey, Javi. Okay, guys, so yeah, Javi is here. I took him back to Laura. So we do get rid of his Stealth Rocker. We get rid of his Defogger. I'm still really worried about that Dragonite. I'm really worried about that Dragonite. If anything, I need to keep Clefable and Blastoise at as much HP as possible. Also, not having Rocks up means Rotom H is another huge issue. Oh. There was nothing I could do there. Like, Ambipom was such a huge threat that we needed to switch into Druddigon. And then that allowed him to bring in Empoleon and then just be able to defog. Because a close combat from Terrakion wouldn't have knocked them out either unless we were like Adamant Choice Banded, which we're not. We are Jolly Muscle Band. And I really wish we had Iron Head for that Gardevoir. Speaking of the Gardevoir, he brings it in. I should be able to just switch into my Registeel, I think. Or Victini. If I bring in Registeel, we can scout out for the Focus Blast. But Victini just switches. See, Victini doesn't get to a KO'd unless he's like modest and he gets too high rolls with Shadow Ball. Which, I don't think he's in a position to be Shadow Balling. If he's Calm Mind, that could be a little bit annoying. But then he's probably not going to have Shadow Ball or Focus Blast. So yeah, he needs to have Psyshock, Calm Mind for just Clefable. Focus Blast for Registeel. And then the last move could be Shadow Ball for Victini. Hyper Voice, Sub, Taunt maybe. Or he could just be for attacking Gardevoir. And we are going to switch out into Victini. I'm hoping that maybe he predicted us to bring in Registeel. Because we do have it. As he is going to Mega Evolve. Let's see what he's going to want to go for. Ooh, Mega Gardevoir looks nice. I think Shiny Mega Gardevoir looks better, personally. So he is going to he has the Hyper Voice. Yo, that did a lot of damage. Oh my lord. So that did about 42 points of damage. Mega Gardevoir. Is he modest? No, so that looks like Timid Roll. Yeah, because if it was modest, he would have been doing way more damage. So yeah, he's timid. The question is he Timid Max Speed? Because honestly, I just Blue Flare here. Like, I lose nothing in just Blue Flaring. I mean, I guess he could bring in the Rotom. In which case, we would be forced to switch out potentially. Yeah, see, with us not having Rocks, so yeah, I think him leading off with Ambipom wasn't too bad. Looking back at it, because we don't have Rocks up, and Rocks up would have been really helpful. Would he switch here is the question. If he brings in Rotom, I may just stay in to see if he's Scarfed or not. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna Blue Flare here, as he does decide to switch. So let's see what he's gonna bring in. 30 minutes, which is the Rotom. I was thinking about maybe doubling into Blastoise, but we will see here what said he is. That looks like especially defensive, I think, or physically defensive, maybe. Maybe that did about. Okay, hold on. Rotom H at level 50. So Blue Flare did about, yeah, 20-30% there. So he has leftovers, which means he's not scarfed, which means Terrakion just outspeeds. The problem here is that he can just Volt Switch. If he Volt Switches, what would he bring in? How much does Victini take from a potential banded Dragonite's E-Speed? Would he be banded? Okay, E-Speed doesn't do anything. He's not going to be doing much damage to us with the Volt Switch regardless. There is also a chance that he'll predict us to switch. I think I'm just going to Blue Flare here. Honestly, Blue Flaring isn't too bad of a play, because we're still going to be able to wear down the Rotom. He's going to... Oh! What? Oh! Oh! Okay. 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 I'm going to Glaciate here. He has the Volt Switch. He can't... Would he stay? I'm going to Glaciate. I'm going to stay in and I'm going to Glaciate. Oh, please don't get parried. If he brings in Dragonite and we get parried, oh, that's going to be bad. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. I was not expecting T-Wave. I was not expecting T-Wave. T-Wave. Okay. So yeah, I have to Glaciate here, I think. Because I really can't allow him to get a free switch into that Dragonite. Dragonite is a huge nuisance. It's not really a threat, it's a huge nuisance. Like, the fact that it's gonna have multi-scale intact is just what's bothering me the most. So let's see. So he's gonna stay in and Pain Split. Okay, so it's actually not that bad that we got fully parried. It's actually not that bad. I'm not focused in the flight. What is wrong? What is wrong with me? Clef can still Calm Mind and win though, because he doesn't have Trick. Clef right now is our win condition. See, so he has Pain Splits and T-Wave, and probably Volt Switch, Overheat, T-Wave, and Pain Split is what I'm thinking he has. So he could try to Pain Split again here, but that's not really going to benefit him any. See, again, I think I can just stay in and Glaciate. Like, oh. But the only problem with that is that I think he would bring us into range of Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir knocking us out with a Shadow Ball. And then our one check to that is gone. So no, we can still live a Shadow Ball at this range of HP. Would he stay? He's not going to stay in though. He's not going to stay in though. He has the Volt Switch here, I think. Oh, he missed! And we got parried again! What? What? Hello? Ah, okay. He's playing so risky with this. If we had Psychic, I think we would have knocked him out. Is he? See, I want to switch, but if he Volt Switches... Actually, I guess it wouldn't be too bad of a play to just bring in... Actually, yeah. I'm just going to switch right into Clefable here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to switch to Clefable now. Watch. This is going to be the turn that he Volt Switches. Watch. Just watch. This is going to be the turn that he Volt Switches. And, of course, the one time I say stay in, is the one time that I switch and he's going to Volt Switch. But, yeah, see, It's not that bad that we got paralyzed, because first off, Glaciate wouldn't have done anything to this anyways. It still means that we have Glaciate as a surprise for that Dragonite. The only downside is getting paralyzed. So I'm really, really scared that that's what it may come down to. Thunder Wave for some reason did not cross my mind at all. I really thought he would just have Willow. But yeah, Thunder Wave is just, that really messed us up. Watch him Volt Switch. I mean, it's fine if he Volt Switches. It's fine. We can deal with anything that... Oh, yes! So that does do a nice little chunk of damage. Should I knock off here? What does he switch into this? Gardevoir doesn't knock us out. I could honestly just Calm Mind, I think. But what if he Volt Switches into Dragonite? Dragonite, +1 Dragonite. Choice Banded Dragonite is terrifying. Iron Head. Does it get Iron Tail? It does get Iron Tail. So, we need to be at least 170 HP. Rotom, I think, does outspeed us. Yeah. So, the play here is to either... I can either knock off, Calm Mind, or Moonblast. He's gonna Volt Switch regardless. I think. He's either gonna Volt Switch or T-Wave. In which case, if he T-Waves, Calm Minding is a better play. If he Volt Switches, though, Soft Boiled is the better play. Because at that point, we're at enough HP to be able to live any hit from anything else. So I think I'm just gonna Soft Boiled here. He is gonna Volt Switch, so I was very, very close to wanting to Calm Mind there, but I want to be able to keep Clefable at full HP if I needed to chew a hit from that Dragonite. And then if he locks himself into Iron Tail, we just get a free switch into our Blastoise, which puts in a lot of work against Nappy too. So Blastoise and Terrakion are still lying in the back. Vicente is unfortunately paralyzed, which kind of sucks. Because we already got a little bit unlucky with 2 Parahaxes. I can't believe this is already like going on for almost 25 minutes. Like, wow. We are up, I think, 6-4 right now, but we have a paralyzed Victini. His only real switching is the Gardevoir. I guess maybe Calm Minding wouldn't have been bad. I mean, at full HP, we can take on Gardevoir better, and then we can find out if he has Taunt. He has Hyper Voice, and he hasn't shown us any other move, I think. So because he has Hyper Voice, he probably doesn't have Shadow Ball or Taunt, is what I'm thinking. Oh! Okay, good. So he did bring in the Dragonite. I have to Moonblast. Iron Head. Oh. Moonblast is only doing like 30%. I have to stay in. I can't switch. Dragonite's a huge threat. I feel like I'm playing too defensively right now, and I really hate that. If I could have been aggressive and Moonblasted, I could have done that. That crossed my mind, but I really just thought he would bring in Gardevoir. But maybe that's why he brought in Dragonite, because he knew I wouldn't Moonblast. And maybe he thought I would Calm Mind. So he's gonna Earthquake. Oh, that does a lot of damage. How much damage did that do? I need to see. Oh, and we get the special attack drop, obviously. So it did 121 points of damage. So yeah, he's definitely adamant banned. We don't have a switch into this. Clefable. I need Clefable. So now that we know that this is not banded, I mean, now that we know that this is not Dragon Dance, that's fine. I don't know if Mega Blastoise takes 2 banded Earthquakes. Is the thing. No, it's a 2 KO. It's an 80% chance to 2 KO. So I'm basically sacking something here, which is probably gonna be Vicente, just because. Yeah, I need to sack Vicente here. Unfortunately, as much. I'm sorry, Victini. I let you get paralyzed. I'm sorry, bud. That was my fault. And unfortunately, Vicente goes down. But the fact that this isn't Dragon Dance is actually really, really great, because now I just bring in Blastoise. Right? I just bring in Blast. Actually, no. Can I bring in Terrakion? No. Because even at +2, we don't knock out Max Defense Chestnut. I think I just bring in Blastoise here. Yeah, because all I really needed Blastoise for was to be able to take a hit from Dragonite at this point. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. It's a safe play. If he brings in Rotom, I'm hoping that he's not running a lot of speed. I'm really hoping he's not running a lot of speed on Rotom. But yeah, if this Dragonite was Dragon Dance, I think that would have been a little bit more scary. And if I had Moonblasted right away, I think that would have been the better play. Because then I could have Moonlighted on what move he just went for, and I could have been able to keep Clefable at more HP. But again, I don't know why you would switch Dragonite into a Clefable. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I guess because he had a Fire type in, and then yeah, I guess it was kind of obvious I wouldn't Moonblast. But I don't know. I still don't agree with that play. Regardless, though, it does work out for him, seeing as we now lose Victini. I'm pretty positive Gardevoir has the Focus Blast. I don't know. I'm really not liking how I'm playing right now. I think it's evident. It's fine though. We can still hopefully pull out a victory. So he is gonna switch into Titania, the Gardevoir. Okay. So the thought of Scalding did cross my mind, but it's fine, as that does a nice chunk of damage. A Scald won't knock him out, unfortunately. How much? Gardevoir is going to be doing a lot of damage to us. At level 50. Oh no, that's Terrakion. Mega Blastoise, Tortuga. We do chew 1 hit, and Scald does about 50%, which I think puts him in range of Aerial Ace from Terrakion. Let me see. Yeah, so if we stay in Scald, we get off enough damage on Gardevoir to where Terrakion can come in, but we lose our only Mon that can chew a hit. I really don't want to do that. Registeel, Bruno, let's see. Focus Blast is going to kind of hurt Bruno, but unfortunately we have to switch here. I would rather keep Blastoise at as much HP as possible, because we may also need to take a hit from the Chestnut or the Rotom. But mainly I want to keep Blastoise to take a hit from the Dragonite. So I am just going to switch right into Registeel here. As he does make the correct play and Focus Blast there. That's fine though, because we can just go for Protect next turn. So yeah, we are going to reveal that we do have the Protect, but after Protect, we will be in range of where another one will not be able to knock us out. So, just going to Protect here. As we should be out of range. Yes, so we are literally one HP out of range of Focus Blast. That's crazy. Okay, now there's a huge issue. I really want a Toxic. I really want a Toxic. Predicting the Rotom. Because if we just Iron Head, it's not going to do anything. I guess it doesn't really matter, because we can still just Protect on Rotom, and then I guess worst comes to worst, he overheats us, and then we can Toxic it, I guess. Because what is Registeel doing in this match? But if I just Toxic... See, the problem with this is that we would be forced to bring in Terrakion if we don't Iron Head here. So it's a matter of, do I want to Iron Head, or do I want a Toxic predicting him to switch? This is a really huge threat for him. I'm going to Toxic here, I think. Oh, should've... Damn it. I should have Iron Headed. I should have Iron Headed. Should have Iron Headed. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. If I miss Stone Edge, then I could just lose this game. Fable. I'm playing so bad right now. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I should have Iron Headed. Should have Iron Headed. I want to Protect here. I want to Protect. But is it obvious? I mean, regardless, I would rather just Toxic again, I think. Because we're going to have to bring in Terrakion to beat this 1v1 either way. So it doesn't matter if we do another turn of Protect or not. So yeah, unfortunately, a misplay there on my part. This is where I wish I had. Oh, should have Iron Headed. Should have Iron Headed. It's okay. It's okay. We can still win this. Maybe we can still win this. Maybe. I have to Stone Edge here. Like the switch on the Chestnut is obvious, but I have to Stone Edge here, I think. Yeah, I have to. Yes! Oh, you guys don't know how scary it is to have to click Stone Edge in such a crucial situation like this. Like, if we had missed Stone Edge, I think we would have lost. I honestly think we would have lost right there. See, if I had Iron Headed, then we could have brought in Terrakion to just Aerial Ace. I think at this point, our win condition is just Clefable. I really just want to aerial ace this. Because if this is belly drum, I lose. Like, I cannot allow this to belly drum. That is how scary this thing is. So, I'm just going to aerial ace. A drain punch and a seed bomb doesn't knock us out. So yeah, I'm going to aerial ace here. I'm just going to aerial ace. If he's scarfed, if he's like scarfed chestnut, then props to you, man. Because that, I would have never expected that. So Woodhammer does have a chance to knock us out. Aerial ace here should be an easy 2-hit KO. Because then I can get a free switch into Clefable and Soft Boiled, and I think just not Dragon Dance, but Calm Mind once, and I think Clefable wins. Dragonite is still a nuisance. So, we are going to be able to get off this aerial ace. Oh, that did nothing. So, he does have Rocky Helmet. He is going to Seed Bomb. Doesn't knock us out. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I need to see Chestnut. Yeah, he was defensive for sure. Okay, so I think I literally got absolute min damage on that roll. Okay. So he is defensive. Do I Aerial Ace or Swords Dance? He's gonna just Spiky Shield here, I think. I mean, regardless, we can just bring in Blastoise. Yeah, we can just bring in Blastoise here, I think. So I could Swords Dance predicting the Spiky Shield. Or I can just Aerial Ace. Where do you Spiky Shield? Like, he has to Spiky Shield. Yeah, because even if we get off this damage, he's still in range of Ice Beam to knock him out. So yeah, I'm going to Swords Dance here, predicting Spiky Shield. Unfortunately, he did not Spiky Shield there, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm over-predicting a lot. I really am over-predicting a lot. Blastoise can come in here. And I'm just going to click Ice Beam. Yeah, if it's Rotom, he could switch into Rotom. But I mean, that's fine. If he's not running a lot of Speed EVs, which I doubt he's going to be running, then we should be able to knock him out after Ice Beam damage. I've been over-predicting a lot. And I think that's what really cost us here. I could have Iron Headed against Gardevoir, prevented Stone Edge. And I could have Aerial Aced this. And I guess I still would have Ice Beamed with Blastoise. And I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can still win this. We can still win this. He doesn't outspeed us. And if he saves this, that just means it's setup fodder for Clef. I think I'm banking too much on the fact that Rotom isn't running speed. Oh, please. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I made two really huge over predictions. So we are going to be able to get rid of this Chestnut. This should do about 70 min. So yeah, that's gone. That's really great. He could... I'm sorry if the mouse has been on the screen, guys. My apologies. Oh, he's going to bring a Rotom. Okay. I have to Scald here. We are running a pretty fast Mega Blastoise. Unfortunately, though, I don't know if Scald will quite knock him out. Oh no, I think we lost! No! Okay! 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 Oh my lord, okay. If he had lived and Volt switched, he probably would have put us in range of Earthquake from Dragonite. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. We should live any one hit he wants to go for here. So I could have potentially just thrown away the battle there. How much would Rotom have taken? From Scald. Okay, so no. So it was a roll, but if he was below 146 HP, then the Scald was still a 100% KO. So I think actually no, at the range of HP that he was, it was actually a roll for Scald to knock out Rotom. Luckily though, Mega Blastoise is well trained. We're gonna chew this Earthquake, hit that Ice Beam, and that is gonna be the 2-0 victory in the Durham Druddigons' favor. So that was, I really don't like how I played that game. I really overpredicted a lot. I think he played Ambipom well enough, because the fact that he was able to keep rocks off the field was pretty annoying. That was actually really annoying. But yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think I was like 100% focused on this game. Like I said, I had a pretty exhausting day. But hey, no excuses. We still pull out the victory. We are now 6-1. Again, we could be undefeated, but it's okay. Next week, we are facing Nips, the coach of the Long Island Regirockies. We faced him Season 1 last season. So, we'll see if we can pull out another victory next week. So, thank you all for watching. Hopefully, y'all did enjoy that really back and forth game. I think that game was a lot closer than it really should have been. But hey, Dems is the breaks. A W is a W. And we don't get low rolls around here. And we don't miss Stone Edges. Never missing Stone Edge again. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure to go check out Nappy. Thank you, Ceej, for joining my team. Thank you to Ellis for helping us build. And yeah, later, everybody.